Hey Libras, what's up? Glad to have you back here. Psyched to have you back here. Thank you for all the views last month. You guys are like amazing. This has been an awesome welcome back after my long time off, my over a year or whatever time off. You guys came right back and started watching again, and you're awesome. So Libras, what's going on? We're in Virgo season. I was doing some pre-shuffling before I hit record, and Meet Me on the Equinox by Death Cab for Cutie came up into my head for you guys. Oh Lord. Deception and the Ten of Swords on this split. So you may be dealing with an air sign, or you guys are just really anxious in your head over some form of deception or foul play, kind of. Not really foul play, but like people just not playing fairly with you or as you want things to go. Literally someone may have stolen from you. The cliche, the worst is over. Like, it's not going to get any worse. Like, there's already 10 swords in your back. Like, it's not going to go any farther than that, The only thing you can do is pull those bad lads out and be dead, according to the card. But just JK. Okay. Yo, swords for y'all. Good Lord. Okay, so not anxious anymore, but in a battle. Possibly dealing with an Aries, some of you. Or you have Aries in your chart. And you've tried to stop being such a negative Nancy, but maybe your anxiety is coming out as anger at this point. You're just feisty with everybody. It's making you be fiery and argumentative. Okay. If for Libra, plate, unhappily managing your own business and your finances, basically, or you're not doing a great job of it, or you don't want to do it anymore. You're like, whatever, can somebody else do this for me? I'm tired. Past, present, and future for Libra for September 2019, please. I have to finish it. Okay. The Emperor in reverse. Bottom of the deck. So, I see... Okay, these were like that. She came out second. You guys, this could be pertaining to work or finances in some way, banking, that kind of thing, but it's like you are feeling overburdened, I guess, or restricted. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, aside the obvious cliche of like a single productive woman type of thing, it is generally a female energy, by the way. It doesn't always have to be, but in the reverse, it's more like you don't want to do this anymore, or you're single and you don't want to be anymore, or you feel overburdened by all of the practical, tangible things in life. Your finances, paying the bills, going to work, you're working too much. You're having a hard time getting to a stable point, and just longing for something that you don't have. I mean, in the upright, if you see, my attention's drawn to the bird, and in the reverse, it's like you don't have that falcon that you want, if that resonates for any of you. Because to me, this looks like she's got on a glove, and it's a falcon. What are those commercials, the Old Space commercials? Got a freaking falcon. But it's like you want that. You want that extraordinary, over-the-top, unusual thing, and you can't really get to it because it's just so much all the time. And that's in the past. In the present, Queen of Cups. So this is like emotional balance. You want to reach out to somebody. You want to give them a gift. I do definitely see that she definitely, like, she really looks like she's wanting to hand this over. She's like really contemplating, okay, I need to give this to you. Maybe you want to give someone a piece of your mind about the situations in the past, the struggles, the feeling overworked, not appreciated, like you don't have what you want out of all the work that you're doing. And you need to convey this to somebody, like desperately, but you want to do it in a very unhurtful, balanced way, because you do definitely have emotion for whomever it is that you need, that you want to talk to. This might even be a water sign that you're dealing with. You may have water in your chart. But I see this more as a conveyance of emotions, a conveyance of a message that's very, very serious to you. You're really burdened by it, but you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And Page of Pentacles in the future. You want to see something grow into more. So I believe that with Page of Pentacles here, this is just the glimmer of a new and better cycle beginning, kind of, that I think through, by virtue of this communication that needs to happen, that will end up happening, I think that you'll be able to express yourself clearly enough for there to be some new beginning in a practical sense in regard to finances and your day-to-day, so you have a better sense of well-being. I always see the Page of Pentacles as more of increased well-being. And I mean, for the future, that's like a fantastic omen. It's not amazing. It's not like an ace or, but this is solid movement in the right direction based on what you created and what you helped happen. So bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor in reverse. I'm pretty sure that some of you guys are dealing with an Aries. You're possibly in a relationship with an Aries, or you have a boss that is an a-hole, total asshole, husband that's a total asshole, or you are not as in control of things as you would like if you're not dealing with an Aries. And if this is your energy, this is your lack of control over something, this is you being too controlling and needing to be a little more in touch with your sensitive, balanced, emotional side in your communications. Yeah, you're waiting on the fruits of your labor to come through. Absolutely. You feel like you've not gotten where you wanted to. You're not building together. Like, this isn't working. Like, we aren't working together. Like, I'm doing all of this and nothing is happening, is what I'm getting. You got 3 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Pentacles upright, the Emperor in reverse. This person is a douche. They're withholding funds from you. They are hiding money. They are not putting in the work. They're trying to tell you what to do. They're just not working with you. It's like oil and water. Like, it's just not going. Or some other situation. If this pertains to love, you're probably dealing with a water sign or an Aries. It can be a Taurus. And things aren't building like you want. Like, you keep putting emotion into it. You keep putting your time into it. You keep putting your heart into it, basically, and you're not getting what you want. Like, nothing is being built. Nothing is getting anywhere. It doesn't seem like this person ever works with you. Basically, you feel like you're uphill all the time, and that they're just an asshole, basically. Strength in reverse. Yeah, you can't hold out anymore. You've made all your offers that you can. Yeah, you want more. You want more. You want a lot more. We got the Hierophant upright and the Lovers upright. You want a lot more. And seriously, y'all, don't even, with my nails, I don't want no comments. They're a hot mess. I know it. I didn't have time. I'm getting your readings out. But yeah, you want a lot more out of your life. You want like ultimate success. You want to be happier in your day-to-day. You want the institution of your life, basically, the Hierophant upright, to bring you better reward for your efforts. You want more reward for your efforts. Just plain and simple. Let me pull some oracles and some other cards, and we'll fill in this story, this reading here for Libra for September 2019. Please, what is their most important message of guidance? What's their most important, urgent message of guidance to help them navigate this situation with this lack of progress and this needing to communicate something that I think maybe you guys have just gotten too emotional. You have a lot of emotions about it, and it's not like you're unbalanced in your emotions, but there's enough of it that it could be overwhelming. You know, just the simple, like the Mike Myers, like I'm feeling verklempt. That's giving my age away there with SNL, but the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, manipulation. Ooh, so, you know, maybe there's somebody that's like not in your life that's not really as committed as you would want. They're not as committed as you, and I think it's leading you to tear yourself down. You definitely want and can do more for yourself in life. You look beautiful and stable and balanced. Libras, scales, you guys are balanced. You really could have it all, so don't wait on losers. Whatever it is. If it's a job, it doesn't matter if your boss is a dickhead, this Aries, Taurus, whatever. There's a lot of earth here, but the fire sign with the Emperor is pretty prominent. But there is also Leo here. I see water, earth, and possibly the Aries. But there is quite a bit of Taurus here with the earth. Now, Sacred Union in reverse. So, pull a couple more cards here. I feel like this is probably work or relationship. This could be a work situation. You might have like a complete a-hole boss and you're having a hard time landing another job. Like you have applied to a few. And I think that some of you work in like major institutional setting with the Hierophant here and the Emperor in reverse, and those jobs take a while to get, and in certain local areas they can start to become scant because you can only work for so many courts or municipalities, or you know, even certain types of banks and things. Like you can't just up and go. Well, it takes a while to get another job, and possibly some of you guys have two that you are interested in. You can't really decide what move to make, or you can't decide between this other place or just staying at your job and toughing it out. Let your friends help you. So have your friends in this situation been giving you a ton of advice to just like leave this situation alone, change the job, ditch the loser, stop screwing with the person that doesn't love you and isn't giving you what you want, ditch the husband that's not working with you? Divine timing is at work in your love life. Worth waiting for. I don't know what the hell to say about that. If it's the instance of a job and you're waiting on it, I say definitely hang in there and wait for what you want. Like, don't settle for a different position, because as soon as you do, what you want is going to come through. And let your friends help you. And I immediately took that as your friends keep giving you advice to stop dealing with the situation that's making you unhappy, that isn't giving you anywhere near what you're putting into it, and that you're wasting your time for very little return. Now you can turn this Page of Pentacles in the future. You always have free will. You can turn this Page of Pentacles in the future into something much better for you. I'm going to read the Shadow Queen for you guys. You have to use your good sense, though. Excuse me. And stop chasing things that aren't for you. Okay? And start your own positive cycle on what... You are awesome in the reading. Like, you got this. You can do whatever you want. Manifest with things that are your own to manifest, or manifest with things that help you build. It's like trying to build a skyscraper on your own with hand tools. Like, why even do that? Like, right across the street you can join, you know, this firm or whatever that's got like a ton of construction equipment and a bunch of engineers and all kinds of stuff, and they're going to tell you what to do, and there you go. Like, which one would you choose? Really? If you had to do a building, like, how would you do it? Okay, goofy analogy, but it's a 16, it's a 7. This has to do with a spiritual journey and numerology. It's the Shadow Queen, acquiring knowledge, insecurity, and manipulation. So the Shadow Queen tells you that too many of the details hidden beyond your circumstances prevent you from moving forward quickly at this time. She's come with a lantern to help shed light on what was concealed within you or your situation. This is the time to wait for more to be revealed. Perhaps your lack of clarity and the knowledge of how to proceed with the subject of your inquiry. It's time to educate yourself. Oh no, perhaps you lack clarity and the knowledge of how to proceed with the subject of your inquiry. It's time to educate yourself a little more about your intention and then put that information to work for you. The Shadow Queen asks that you dig deep to gain strength and that you have the courage to ask someone in the know to shed light on your circumstances. She promises to send that person to you. Beware of moving too quickly in the dark, as you're likely to trip and fall and have to start over again. Now, the inverse sort of message of this is the Shadow Queen gently asks you to address your innermost character flaws with compassion. So do some shadow work. For now, it's time to bring your wounded self and hidden agendas into the light. You're seeing the tangible results of those aspects of your nature that have evolved in response to difficulties in your life. They've been a means to help you survive. Perhaps you're falling prey to insecurity, masked by elitism and arrogance, or believing that you know best, to comparing yourself with others, or being fearful and self-sabotaging. You may have been taught that manipulating others rather than being direct is the way to get your needs met. The Shadow Queen reminds you that manipulation in any form isn't the best method of getting what you want. Another meaning that can also apply is the possibility that you're being affected by someone else's wounded self. Perhaps you are the one being manipulated by somebody else because of their issues. They may be the ones that need to do the shadow work, which is kind of a lot of what I'm seeing here. But, you know, self-sabotage and fooling yourself is a wound in itself. And you may be interacting with your demons with someone else, maybe playing together wildly. Whatever the case, it's time to take a fearless personal inventory and observe what part you play in the dramas and potential disasters in your life. When you come to a place of humility, forgiveness, and grace, then you may proceed again and walk into the light. There's a great value and strength in facing your own shadow in the realm of the Shadow Queen. All right there, Libras. I'm going to leave it there. You got this. I seem to recall a similar reading last month. You guys really need to, like, let go of whatever people, places, things, jobs, that kind of thing that aren't serving you, that aren't giving you back equally. Okay? I can't wait to see you guys next month. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all the views last month. Just thank you. Huge thank you to my subscriber gang. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Pardon my voice. It should be better by next month. I've had like a horrible cold until just the last couple days. So smash the like button if you liked it. I love your comments. Subscribe if you didn't yet. And I will see you guys next month. Bye, Libra.